Hey, welcome to Race Central Unplugged, the show where motorsports comes alive with raw energy, insider knowledge, and unfiltered conversation. Leading the charge is legendary broadcaster and racer, the original disruptor of motorsports, Kurt Hansen, whose decades behind the wheel and behind the mic bring fans closer to the heart of racing than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kurt Hansen.
Terrifying.
Hey, disruptor.
Yeah, terrifying, but I'll work with it. Yeah, well, God.
That's pretty bold, isn't it? That's a bold intro. Wow.
Well, the scary thing is it's all accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, as we were discussing before I went to air, I think I stayed up till 3 a.m. watching Dedicated Survivor.
Designated Survivor. What a great show. Oh, gosh.
I mean, I stayed up till 3 a.m. I watched it from like 6 to 3 a.m. And I woke up this morning, I feel like I'm like a poop. And as soon as we get done, I'm going to go back, lay down.
How many do you think? What do you think? How many seasons? 4 or 5 seasons it made? Was it that many?
I think I'm on like episode 14, season 1 or something.
Yeah,
or maybe I'm just on episode 14. But
I can't that show. Oh my gosh,
stop watching
love it.
It makes me want to be a Secret Service agent. I mean, I got the earbud hanging out of my ear, so I might as well, the disruptor one.
Well, I like Mike. Mike was his main guy, his main Secret Service guy. Mike was so cool.
Oh yeah. And let me tell you, the FBI chick.
Yeah.
Is it Holly or Heidi?
Hannah. What's her last name? Hannah. Hannah
Banana. What was
I'll see her at the steakhouse. Hannah. What's her name?
Yeah, she's a total badass. I mean,
yeah, she's good.
Now that I'm single, maybe I should reach out to her.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'll tell you, my son loves it so much. We bought him the whole series, every DVD of it, and so he loves watching it still. We were watching it together a couple weeks ago. I think Kiefer Sutherland. I mean, 24 is like one of my all-time favorite shows of all time.
I used to use 24 sounder between some of the segments. Bing, bing, bing.
Oh,
bing,
that's
bing,
so
bing,
cool. So cool.
And then he'd take a pen and say, "You don't want to talk to me?" And he'd stab him in the leg. And then if they didn't want to talk to me, he'd stab him in the eye. Oh, man. Yeah. I think a lot of people, Kiefer Sutherland for president back then.
That was something. What a show. Wow. Yeah.
You're really bringing me back to the Wayback Machine now.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not a spring chicken. I look young.
Yeah. Well, who's older, me or you?
I think you are by just a tad.
Yeah.
I'm 66.
Yeah, I'm 67. So
yeah. So
I feel.
But when at that age, it really doesn't matter. Like when you're 9 and 10, that's a big difference, right? But when you're 1 foot on the banana peel at this point, right? So
oh God. Yeah. Thanks so much for reminding me. By the way, how's the weather in?
Cold, man! It was freezing, below freezing last night. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
so cold.
It was 75 yesterday, but cold last night, and it's cloudy and cold today.
Yeah,
and maybe that's why I feel so crappy because I feel it coming, man.
I told you I was in bed for 4 days. I was just out of it. My wife got it. She was in bed for 4 days. So, and our son doesn't get anything. He gets when he does get something, it's 24 hours. Doesn't matter what it is. He's over it in 24 hours, moving on. But when you get a little up there, it wears you out a little bit more. So, but I don't get sick often. But when I do, I get the whole truckload. So it's
the whole truckload. Yeah. You didn't just bought the farm. You bought the farm, the trailer,
the combine harvester,
the irrigation ditch. I mean, you sign up for it all.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. I'm at the episode right now where they're investigating the missile silo, and they got all the true Americans out there.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm hooked. And
I won't spoil it for you, but it's a great series.
I'll be up till 3 a.m. again tonight. Yeah.
Love it. Just love it.
So what's going on in IndyCar? Yeah.
Well, there's a lot, and I tell you what I'm excited about. I'm excited about AJ Foyt Racing because I've always been a Foyt fan. Foyt. Andretti first, Foyt a close second. A lot of battling out in their day. Obviously, AJ's got a much stronger IndyCar record than Mario, but Mario did it all. They both did. They both won the 500.
Yeah.
Mario won Formula One. Foyt won Le Mans. I mean, they both did it off. If you put their combined careers together, nobody could ever even imagine coming close to what they did.
Yes.
But as a race team, they've been less than stellar. Mm-hmm. And I like Larry Foyt. I think he does a great job, but he always hasn't always had the resource to work with. Well, right now they are on a high, and they just signed this Brazilian kid, Kyle Collette.
Yep.
Kyle was the vice champion of the Indy Next last year.
Yep.
He's got a huge sponsor from Brazil, bringing a logistics company, Combatrans Amazonia. Full season sponsor, and I feel good for that because Foyt's had some problems with sponsors over the years.
Yep.
Everybody does once in a while, but Foyt's taken it on the chin a couple of times. Remember the year? Who was the girl that was racing there for Foyt? You know who she is.
Not Sarah Fisher.
No,
not Catherine.
No.
Whoa!
You know what I'm
yeah.
Anyway.
She just signed a deal for I think touring cars or something.
And they had that. What was that? Rocket? It's not Rocket, right? It's Rocket.
No, it's Rocket.
And they burned them, and they had to pull her out of the car. Didn't even get to finish the season.
Well, and the sad thing is too, she just, and a very nice girl. I interviewed her at Long Beach a couple of years ago, and her name is like, I'm back to the steakhouse. It's like her name.
I mean, and I should know too because we spoke on the phone a couple of times about potential partnership. Never came together. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm excited about Foyt because now they got the 4-car filled. But I'm even more excited about Santino. So Santino, the 14-car. Great job. You know, JP Murray's doing a great job over there finding the sponsor dollars for them.
Yep.
It was super. I'm so impressed with JP. When I grow up, I want to be like JP. I do, seriously. And they just announced that for years they had ABC Supply.
Yes, and ABC is you announced they're coming back, but in a different form this year.
Well, it's their parent company, which is Hendricks Commercial Properties. They are doing a season-long fundraiser for Home for the Troops. And so for the entire year, this is the first time I think, well, not the first time, but first time with Foyt anyway. I think Santino's had a full season sponsor that they're going to have this red, white, and blue theme. Very patriotic. I love it. That's going to be the Foyt this year with 2 full season sponsors. They're going to be fantastic, and 2 good wheelmen in Santino Ferrucci and Kyle Collette. I think they're going to have a great year, and I'm very excited for Foyt.
And that's the key. I was just trying to look up her name. I interviewed her. She's actually charming. She's from, I want to say, Colombia.
Yeah, it's Colombian. I think you're right.
Yeah, and Rocket allegedly was started by
the guy, the beauty guy, Paul
Jean-Paul DeJoria, which is Patron, and also his daughter had Patron on the car at first, and then they gave her own brand, which is this is a bad day.
Oh, Tatiana Calderon.
Calderon, yes. Yeah.
What? No, is it Paul Mitchell? Was it Paul Mitchell that started
Jean-Paul Mitchell is Jean-Paul DeJoria.
I didn't know. Okay.
Patron is Jean-Paul DeJoria, and then
didn't know that. Okay.
Alexis DeJoria, his daughter,
yes,
has a tequila brand, and it's again, I'm drawing a blank. I like tequila, but I forget things very easily. But
what's tequila?
Yeah, he gave her that brand, and Tatiana, she was okay, and I think part of the problem was they didn't have the dollars to develop the car the way they needed to, so she started off the season fairly well.
Yeah,
and then she kept going backwards, and then Rocket bailed on the $1 million plus sponsorship. And then they sent her back to
home
to Colombia, which
sent her packing.
Yeah, because she's a super neat chick, and I think there could have been something there, but when you don't have any money to develop the car throughout the season, you're hosed.
Yeah, I mean,
Tatiana Calderon.
Like I said, I spoke to her on the phone before. Very nice, very polite young woman. Just didn't have the resources to put it all together. But so you got to be happy for Foyt. Great news for Foyt. I'm super stoked for Larry. I think it's wonderful. And then the other big news that came out is Gainbridge. Gainbridge is coming back again, multi-year deal to be the sponsor of the Indy 500. So,
positive news any time of the year is good news.
Yeah.
But I think they've got some challenges over there too. I like Will Buxton. I think he does a pretty good job. But there was a lot of pushback at the beginning of the season. He was too much Formula One, and he over dramatized everything, which just made it a little tough to watch.
I don't know that this is fair, and maybe it's just me because I'm narrow, but I felt like he was a Lee Diffie clone.
Well, and then okay,
and I don't know that maybe Fox should have picked somebody else different to come in and lead that team. I mean, I think Hinch does I think Hinchcliffe's probably one of the best commentary guys we've ever had for IndyCar. I love what he does.
Yeah.
Townsend Bell, leave him or take him or leave him. I don't have a lot of feeling either way about there. But I think Buxton was just too Lee Diffie-ish. That's my opinion.
And NASCAR fans have made that argument before too. It's weird having a guy with that heavy accent announcing. It'd be like if Will or Lee were doing NHRA drag racing. It just doesn't fit. And then a few years ago, I think it was John Hindenbaugh, when Trans Am had Greenlight Productions doing their races, and they had, I'm pretty sure it was John Hindenbaugh, who's a phenomenal guy and announcer, and he did My Funny Tony Calderon's movie, A Gentleman Driver, and he was terrific. But it was like, here's American Iron, Trans Am, rootin' tootin' shooting American racing. I mean, I know these things because I had conversations with people, and I'll leave it at that.
Well, it's like having Michael Waltrip announce Formula One. It just doesn't fit. It just
Michael
doesn't.
Waltrip shouldn't be announcing anything.
But I'm just saying that to be kind. But hey, you know what? I'm getting the light here from George. It's time to show one of your partners some love here. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
The beaming high noon sun, pop-up hailstorms, and harsh winter conditions. Colorado throws all of the elements at us. How are you going to protect your vehicle from all of that? ProTech Auto Shield is your best bet. ProTech Auto Shield is a premier Denver clear bra and paint protection facility, specializing in clear bra paint protection film, ceramic coatings, and ceramic window tinting. It's the most comprehensive protection your car or truck can get. Think of their clear bras as your protective invisible shield from scratches and pesky rock chips. While ProTech's advanced ceramic coating boasts a durable, high-gloss barrier that repels water, dirt, and contaminants. For the ultimate comfort with protection, their ceramic window tints block out harmful UV rays, reducing interior heat. And right now, ProTech Auto Shield's windshield tints are 30% off. And if you need hail repair, they'll pay for the deductible up to $500 for hail repair service. Visit them at 11114 West 44th in Wheat Ridge, or head to ProTechAutoShield.com.
All right, welcome back. Race Central, Unplugged, Kurt Hansen, Will Marotti. And I haven't said this in a while, but I am so thrilled to be able to do this show with you. I really do feel honored. It's
I look forward to this every Tuesday. I kind of block out my Tuesdays for work from home and get ready to do this, but I enjoy it too. I'm honored and blessed to have. How did we find each other? What happened?
I think it might have been Facebook in a while ago. It was a while ago, and I don't know what it was. You put something on Facebook, it got my attention, and I commented on it.
Yes.
And then you commented on it, and then we ended up talking. And
I didn't think
that was a while ago.
Yeah, I didn't think it was through CODIS because neither one of us are in the federal ID. Bank, but I had a lot of great people respond to me. I met with one of them in Long Beach.
Yeah.
But I just after I talked to you and you could take on so much of the stuff, I don't have the bandwidth to do.
Sure.
And look how good this looks. I mean, really. And again, congratulations to you. on Speed Sport.
Oh,
I love what
gosh.
Joe and Ralph do, and that's mega. We just launched on 10 more networks in America, as well as NBC Sports in California,
Wow.
which is big for us. But I think we're building something that's very, very positive. And by the views we've been getting, kudos to you.
Yeah.
And I may do because I feel better now that I'm talking and walking. But I
Mhm.
may do my little soliloquy
Yeah.
today because I think I'm highly qualified to comment on it. But yeah, good for Voight. You know, it's homeboy over there at Andretti, Kyle Kirkwood,
Yeah.
just got re-upped. He got
He's
extended.
the big gun now, right? He's the
Kind of
head
is.
honcho, I would
Yeah.
say, right? I mean,
Uh,
with Herta gone and Marco retired, and you got Ericsson, but Ericsson just hasn't panned out. I mean, and I think he's great. I think Ericsson is fabulous, but he just, for whatever reason, it hasn't worked. So Kirkwood's the man now. Kirkwood's the man for sure.
Yeah, I can go into some very edgy commentary on all that, but I will not do that. And yeah, I mean, Marcus Ericsson's got to feel like, he's got to feel like Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah.
Ricciardo leaves Red Bull, goes to Renault, and the whole thing comes
Yeah.
apart.
It's horrible.
And Daniel should have won a couple championships, and so should have Marcus. He should have won the Indy 500 the next year.
Yeah, right. He should have won probably 2 years.
They outlawed the Dragon, the
Yeah.
Dragon Tail out of Turn 4, and what the heck? They went ahead and Newgarden went ahead and did it again the next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because he drives for Penske, right? It doesn't. We make the rules. We don't follow them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to get in trouble with that. I got to be very careful with that. I think Roger Penske is an incredible business guy, but I mean, listen, let's just be honest about it. The attenuator, he's not helped himself. The team hasn't helped itself.
Well, and pushed to pass
over the last few years. Push to pass, attenuator gate. They got the story now. I might as well say it because I'm here. They talked after attenuator gate. They talked about forming an independent sanctioning body.
Oh yeah.
Which which is what happened. Back in the day, USAC and in August they brought in some FIA guys to take a look at what was going on. They opted to not have any outside influence, and so now they've announced that they're gonna form a new board, and it's gonna be a board of 3 people who will be
handpicked by Roger Penske.
Handpicked, I don't know handpicked, but they're going to be liaising with Penske, although it's independent. And of course, Penske's paying. So I mean, I don't know what did they accomplish. What did they accomplish? You could have just kept doing what they were doing. I don't see any value in this at all.
They put in layers so they can have plausible deniability.
Deniability, yeah. I don't know.
And that's what they're doing. Let's just. I've learned a lot about politics watching Designated Survivor the last night and a half. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Racing has become so political.
Sure it is.
It
always has been. Always has been.
Yeah, but as you put so eloquently in your soliloquy, I think that's the proper phraseology. That
I'm not high class enough there. I just call it a monologue.
Yeah, I can't spell it, but yeah. But it was really good. And I think now that I'm feeling a little better, I may have a little bit of a counterpoint maybe towards the end of the show.
Okay, I was going to say, go for it. Okay.
No, but we got a lot to talk about. So, yeah, IndyCar, and I'll tell you one thing JP he's great at with his daily posts.
Yeah, oh gosh, that's so good.
And this is the way you do good PR. You have something to release every week, and you release it on a down day for the media or whatever, so it floats right to the top and it gets consumed by everybody, and you keep doing it over and over. Yeah, and JP is brilliant.
So consistent at it. Yeah.
I wish he was running my sponsorship sales.
He's my hero.
He is.
Anytime something pops up, I listen to what JP has to say.
Oh, absolutely. And he's going to be very successful there. And that team, I can remember back to the days when they had EJ Vizo and guys that were pretty talented, but the team was a shadow. And I think a lot of people felt very bad for AJ. And then AJ kind of had a renaissance. It was when Indy, when Santino, the first year Santino was running in the top three, and he was out there changing tires and sticking the nitrous bottle under the tub. I mean, because he was accused of that, by the way.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's kind of had a rebirth, and I'm very excited to see. I think Santino's a super talent.
Yeah.
I am very excited to see what Will Power does this year. Because
how did I forget that? I totally forgot about saying Kyle Kirkwood's the man. You got one of the fastest guys ever for pole positions now there. I mean, Will Power at Andretti, so forgive me for being stupid.
Well, but Kirkwood had the results last year, so you're really not far off.
He did.
But it's
what I'd love to see, Kurt? I'd love to see Will Power win Indy and the championship in the same year, and I think that would be the best argument that ever could be made with how great of a driver is and how badly he was treated at Penske.
And the Penske cars finished second and third.
Yeah.
There is some jurisprudence there, but no, very good points. NASCAR, as you brought up in our talk earlier, this lawsuit's getting messier by the moment, and now because Penske, who's that guy? His name popped up again.
Yeah.
Penske and
Mr.
Hendricks.
Yeah.
They testified, and my car is good, my team is good, the sky is blue, my mother makes apple pie, and they're really putting heat on those guys to, hey, if we have to call you a hostile witness and get you in here and jam you up, we're going to do it because there's tens of millions of dollars at stake here. And like I said earlier in the last week's show, rich guys get bored. And if Michael Jordan feels like he got hosed or is getting hosed, he may just go, you know what? And that would be a shame.
Well, and Denny Hamlin, too. He's in the middle of that. It's Hamlin and Jordan. I mean, and after what happened to Denny with the championship, I mean, I some would say it is what it is. And Larson, and I'm not saying Larson's not the legit champion. He would have won if they had season-long points. He would have won that side of it anyway. But, the way that race ended and Hamlin.
I think Ty Gibbs was our regular season champion for whatever.
Oh, was he? Really?
Yeah, for whatever that's worth.
Oh, I thought Larson.
Yeah. I think it was Ty Gibbs. I could be wrong.
You're probably right because I'm not really a NASCAR follower.
Here's what's weird, though. The declining numbers, and it's hard to believe what you see because most of the stuff, what you see is linear broadcast numbers.
Yeah.
But they're so skewed now, and the digital and switching networks, which I think is really, it's like my radio show.
Confusing, right?
Well, yeah, I have many people say, Kurt, how do you follow all this stuff? Because where do you find it? Well, yeah, that is a thing, but we don't know the digital numbers. But right. I know the NHRA had a good year. IMSA had a monster year. Formula One, and we still got 3 races to go, including this weekend in Vegas, had a monster year. But, okay, you know what? I'm going to do my diatribe.
Okay, I'm ready.
So,
take it away.
As a guy that has been a marketing guy for 40 years of my life, actually 45 plus, a Formula Atlantic team owner, Formula 3, a driver in many different professional series. I build huge and very successful events, corporate events, blah, blah, blah. I have a degree in this stuff, but really where my degree has come from is the degree of hard knocks or the degree of the streets. And I'm really only 27, but I look like this because I got my degree in the streets. But I've been doing this for a long time. And I'm blessed and honored the people that follow me and consume Race Central at racecentral.live, our TV show, our radio show on ESPN. I really do. I feel very honored because without all those people, there is no me. Mm. And I am, in the demographic and psychographic world, considered the aged audience of NASCAR fans. It's not that NASCAR doesn't care about us, but most of the people that are highly agitated at what NASCAR has done are an older demographic. and I get it. I mean, I grew up watching Ken Squire and Chris Economaki.
But you also grew up watching good racing.
Yes.
Very
but you gotta
competitive,
remember,
good
too,
racing.
Back in the 70s, the second place car was sometimes finishing 10 laps down.
Yeah.
So how good was the racing?
Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself, and I get it. I mean, I manage all our sponsors, all our clients for Race Central Radio and Race Central TV. I know you do. JP, look at the job he does. But I get it. But I think what a lot of racing series have done, and maybe NASCAR has done this, a little guilty of this. We have local NASCAR track right here, which I was a track announcer at. They're so busy chasing the new, younger, hip, groovy. But the perfect example of that and how it worked really well, the first year of the Clash at the Coliseum. 70,000 people there. You had to buy your tickets through NASCAR.com. 80% of the people that event have never bought a NASCAR ticket before because they made it a moving and grooving, a happening event. And for 3 days, everybody in the media in California was talking about it. The national media was talking about it. It worked. But they get so busy chasing the younger demo. But you have to do that because you need to fill the pipeline with new fans and followers for the future. But there's a very fine tipping point. There's not alienating, offending the leading edge of the older demo. And that probably I'm 67, but that probably starts at the 45 to 50-year-old guy. You can't piss them off and alienate them because then they get all frustrated and get constipated and all that kind of crap. But if you're so busy chasing the younger audience and the younger demo, and I know so many tracks and series spend millions at chasing that demo, influencers and all this other malarkey. It's like I have clients say, yeah, we have 100,000 Facebook friends. I said, how many buy from you? What's the conversion rate? Right. And they go, well, we don't know, but it must be working.
Yeah.
Really? Go ahead and fool yourself with that stuff. So NASCAR kind of put themselves in a pickle. I like the segment racing. I do. I think it's made racing a lot more unboring throughout the course, especially the long races, because it used to be the first 20 laps, go out, pet the dog, pick up some poop, retile the bathroom, and come back for the last 20. Now there's a reason to watch.
Yeah.
But it feels overly manufactured. The point system, I get it. But no matter what you do, you're going to be right or wrong.
Yeah.
In this
with
world,
somebody, sure.
50% of the audience hates us, 50% loves.
Right.
So I think NASCAR was so busy chasing the younger audience to refill their pipeline. Like when I put on my events, I have things that appeal to dog owners. Scarborough says that a TV ad with a dog in it has like 75% more penetration than one without. We're a dog country now. So I have things for dogs. I have a DJ. I make a blend.
A DJ for the dogs?
No. But boy, can those dogs dance, especially wiener dogs. You have to have a little bit of something for everybody.
Sure.
But you can't offend anybody.
Right.
And I think NASCAR's pissed off the older viewer. I like stage racing. Maybe the points needs to be redone. But when you had a champion, I believe it was Matt Kenseth back in 2000, I don't know, a long time ago. He won the championship, didn't win a race all year. Okay? That was a year of boring racing.
Yeah.
It was really terrible. So that's when NASCAR went, wait a minute. How can you have a champion that didn't win a race? So I get it, but they may have overshot the runway a little bit in appealing too much to the mid-level audience, and not financially, but the demographic of that, and the young audience. And the old people said, hey, what about us? Old people, listen to me. But they say, what about us? And I get it. But once you've gone down that slippery slope, boy, that's like sliding down the side of Mount Everest. You got to slow the slide, arrest the slide, and then climb back up. So what does NASCAR do now? No matter what they do now, they're going to get fried.
Do you think, and I've heard several other people say it, not just me, that NASCAR is getting ready to hit the panic button? They're talking about scrapping the point system. They're talking about scrapping stage racing. I don't know. I mean, I think overreaction is bad because even if they do all that stuff, it's not going to mean an immediate turnaround with the fans.
No, and here's the
So
thing.
I think you got to bring them back slowly.
I agree, but what do? It's like being a trial lawyer, and you go in and halfway through the trial you realize this ain't working. So we're going to plead insanity. So you got to be careful how you jump off that bridge because when people sense panic, nothing good happens.
No.
It's like screaming fire in an airplane or whatever. So NASCAR, again, I like stage racing. Could they do some tweaking here and there? Yeah. I mean, the guys don't like the Gen X car because they want more horsepower. They don't want to be, they want to, throw the stuff against the wall and see what sticks. They're going to give them 80 more horsepower. I think more horsepower, less downforce, and let them ride.
Well, and to your point, that's exactly what J.R. Hildebrand is promoting with the Blackbird 66 project, where the car is going to have, massive tires on it. The car is going to have way more horsepower. The car's not going to have any wings. You're going to have aero built into the car, but not wings.
They can do it with the car they've got right now.
And they could if they had a mind to.
Unless IndyCar mandates that this is the new platform, it'll never fly. And I love JR. He's a good friend. He lives
it's not
5
going
minutes up the road.
It's not going to happen.
I mean, it's like trying to defeat the tobacco industry.
But
it's not going to happen.
But put the drivers in a car that they have to drive.
Thank you. I'm fine with that.
That's the concept. Now, I mean, you could do that with the current formula with some changes. But you keep weighing the car down. You put in this hybrid system. Nobody cares and wants it anyway, and add all this weight to it. Yeah. You put the canopy. Hey, listen, I'm all for safety, so fine. But you change the center of gravity of the car. It just a
lot of weight, 80 pounds.
A lot of weight. All right, George is giving me a signal. He wants to give some love to one of your partners.
Did you like that? Is that okay?
He's good. Yeah. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
For over 30 years, Rocky Mountain Car Care in Broomfield has been a trusted, family-owned shop for everything your vehicle needs, from oil changes to engine rebuilds and everything in between. Their ASE-certified technicians service all makes and models using the latest technology, and they back their work with a 24-month, 24,000-mile warranty. As a AAA-approved and Napa Auto Care Center, quality isn't just a promise, it's the Rocky Mountain Car Care standard. Their pit crew is loaded with decades of experience, including IndyCar, NASCAR, and Formula One crew experience. They bring championship-level precision and hometown service to bring you and your family across the checkered flag, or wherever you need to go. And right now, get 15% off your next service when you mention promo code Rocky Mountain. That's right, 15% off just for giving your car the care it deserves. Call today or schedule online at RockyMountainCarCare.com. Rocky Mountain Car Care. Hometown heart, championship-level experience.
Soliloquies.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back.
Just real quick, they say we'll have snow on the ground here in the metro probably in less than 10 days. So the pro tint deal goes away. As soon as it starts snowing here in Denver, forget about it. Rocky Mountain Car Care, 15% off, forget about it.
It's gone.
Pro tint, $500 a year deductible for PDR, forget about it. But I hope my soliloquy made sense.
Well, and it did. And not only that, George has given us the definition, oddly enough, that a monologue and soliloquy are different things. A monologue is one speech by a single character, but in essence, all soliloquies are monologues, but not all monologues. Well, not all monologues are soliloquies. So there you have it.
Did you say monologue?
Yes. Clink.
Love that show.
Is that a golf jacket you're wearing?
Yeah, it is. So when I was the series announcer for Pro League World Challenge and the CBS television pit reporter and all that kind of good stuff, I spent a lot of time with the teams and the drivers. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I am going to pat myself on the back. I got on the scooter and went around and visited every team, every driver.
Yeah.
And they were all like, we have never had an announcer or a TV person come and talk to us. Remember, I'm a racer. And I could talk to them as a racer, but also a broadcaster. And I think that's what's made me successful in what I do is, like when I'm announcing a race and I'm like, he's going to make this move. That's not going to work. People say, how did you know that? I mean, I've done it or tried to do it. And the teams, and they love me. And so, the Aston Martin team gave me this beautiful, I'm very proud of this jacket. You can't buy this. It's a team jacket. So, yeah. And since it's cold today and I feel sick, I thought I would wear it.
What caught my eye about it is I was just telling Alex earlier before we did our show that I want to get a small, round, metal golf sign.
I have one.
To throw some color in here.
I have one.
That's always looking for color. But,
are you listening to me? I have one.
You have one. How big is it, do you think? What's the diameter? Needs to be less
10
than
feet by 20 feet?
No. I need to be like less than 8 inches or less. It would fit the wall perfectly.
I'd have to. It's in my storage unit. Because I love all that antique stuff. And
I do too. And I love golf. Go back in the golf McLaren days early on. Oh gosh.
Yeah, Le Mans, only the best racing mover. The best 15 minutes.
917s, the blue and orange golf Porsches. Yep. Oh gosh.
I'm only going to charge you $10,000 for the sign.
All right, that's fine. We'll see if we can get that in the budget.
I got to find it. It's somewhere in my storage unit with a lot of. I got a lot of Lucas Oil stuff. I should be an Amway salesman. I got so much stuff. Speaking of Amway, boys, remember the Scott Brayton days?
Oh gosh, yeah.
What a great guy! What a great guy!
I got I've got friends with his nephew Hunter. He's a good kid. But that
Hunter
again.
Biden?
No, Hunter Brayton. No, stop.
That was a joke.
Where's the laptop? It was probably at the steakhouse.
I've got it right over here.
Right.
Me and my shiny. Look at this. So cool stuff. I hope it made sense.
Yeah, no, very, very, very much it did. I'm wondering what's the with this NASCAR lawsuit. Like, what's the win for Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin? What's
money.
The win for them? Is it money? Yeah.
It's a power play.
Yeah.
I
mean, is it gonna damage the charter system, which some people are thinking it may?
Could be.
And what does that do to the IndyCar charter system if the NASCAR one doesn't survive?
There's a precedence that is happening there.
Yeah.
And you don't think Roger Penske has thought about that?
Well, he's watching. Mm-hmm.
Of course he is. Oh, he's doing more than watching.
Yeah, he's paying close. Well, it was particularly where he's one of the ones they want to retestify, right? So.
Yeah, he's got Hunter Biden on it.
Yeah.
Something real quick because I want to talk about NHRA. So NHRA wraps up this season. The In-N-Out Burger, how perfect! In-N-Out Burger, Southern California, the home of the In-N-Out Burger.
Lindsay Snyder. I've spoken to Lindsay Snyder on the phone.
Have you really?
And I tried to get her to do it, but she didn't want to time because they didn't want to go past whatever state they're in. And
they didn't want to get into the burger wars. We've got 100 places here in Colorado. I mean, they're here now.
But you know what? She moved. Lindsay moved with her family to Tennessee now.
Yeah,
and they're open. I think they've already opened an In-N-Out in Tennessee. So that kind of blows the. They don't want to go across the Mason-Dixon or not.
No, originally I think they were going to say California, Nevada, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
because they didn't want to get into burger wars.
Right.
We got burger wars here in Denver. Everybody claims to have the best burger.
Of course they do.
Yeah, and now they're all racing to the bottom.
Yeah,
there's no margin. It's a slaughter. But anyway,
yeah. So Lindsay Snyder, In-N-Out.
Yeah. So
NHRA. She's a big drag racing fan, by the way. Not so much an IndyCar fan, but she's a huge drag racing fan. So
yeah. And so that's good. Indigenous to you, and you want to spend your money there, that's fine. But NHRA this weekend wraps up the season in Top Fuel. And we talked about this before. Coletta's on the verge of another championship. Good for Dougie. And with the amazing comeback.
Yes.
Sean Langdon led the points, off and on throughout the whole season. Langdon was a badass. And then he had that horrible outing. I want to say it's 5 weeks ago now, where they interviewed him up the top end, at the big end, and he literally looked like somebody ran over his dog. Amanda Busick was just trying to be nice and sincere, and he just it was terrible. But he's clawed his way back. So it could be Coletta Cars 1-2 this year, which I think it will be. Justin actually has faded. I think he's like 150 points back. Langdon What did my notes say? Yeah, Langdon he'll finish second because Doug's 144 points out,
Wow.
and even if Langdon sets a world record,
And
goes
wins
to the
and
finals and win,
yeah.
I mean, he's not going to be able to pull it. My allergies. He's
Yeah.
not going to be able to pull a Tony Schumacher, the world famous pass from years ago. So, I mean,
Hey, so you think can you get Doug Collette and let us interview him at PRI in the Pits Are Open booth?
already reached out, and I've also
Okay.
reached out to my good friend who's head of communications for Tony Stewart, for Tony, Leah, and Matt.
Oh, that'd be great.
So
Good.
yeah, Ashley Wilson. I hired her. Her first job in the world of motorsports was with me.
Mhm.
She's from Colorado. She's a neat gal. So I mean, it's going to be Coletta, Langdon, Justin Ashley. That's pretty much done deal. Nobody's going to catch the Procket Rocket. Hagan gave it a good run, but he's 100 points back.
Yeah.
So it's not going to, I mean, it would take a miracle because you get points per round and stuff, but still, when it comes to pro stock bike, my God, Gage Herrera domination may be coming to an end by his teammate this year, Richard Gadsden. He's up by 21 points.
Wow.
So if he falters and Gage wins, Gage will be your new champion.
That'd be something.
Pro stock comes down the way it's been for a long time. Dallas Glenn and my good friend Greg Anderson. I'm rooting for Greg Anderson. He's a great guy. He almost died a few years ago. He had a punctured heart, and that was he came on Race Central and ESPN Radio and told the story, and I was like, I could tell the story now if you want, but it's pretty amazing stuff. Formula One, Max Verstappen is
oh my gosh.
I mean, they don't qualify. They don't get a Q1.
I know, Red Bull. Come on.
The last time that happened was like 06, 07 in Japan. I'm a little fuzzy. I don't drink enough. And so that's like in dog years, because the way they develop Formula One cars, if you don't develop in 3 races, you're way off the mark.
Yeah.
So do 20 years, 06 to what's going to be 2016, 2026. What is that? Is that 20 years? I'm not very good at that.
20 years, yeah.
So that's like 400 years in Formula One technology.
Man.
I mean, that's like dog years.
That's crazy.
Because they spend hundreds of millions of dollars throughout the season developing the car, making it better. Because if you don't, you can easily go first to last in half a Formula One season. So
you're gonna get your tail handed to you like a dog. Right?
Yeah, woof.
Well, what about the McLaren situation? I mean, what a change in place for Lando and Oscar. I mean, there was a point in time Oscar looked like he was ready to go. He had it nailed down.
Well, and Lando
looked
looked like the mentally weak one, and Oscar was, frying wieners, Oscar Mayer wieners.
Yeah.
It looks like now there's a chink in the armor.
The Piastri.
Piastri. Yeah. Lando seems to, have got a bit between his teeth, and so they race in Vegas this weekend. Max has done very well there. There's 3 races left. If Max could win every race, which he could, he's done it before. He won every race in the season a couple of years ago.
Right.
And McLaren falters, which I don't think they're going to falter that bad. They literally have to just not finish or finish out of the points, which I don't think is going to happen. The best thing Max could hope for is that Oscar and Lando start battling and take each other out, and Max wins. If he wins all 3 races, 75 points are there. He's 71 back right now of Lando. He could win a championship.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either.
But if I'm a McLaren driver from now until the end of the season, I'd be cooking my own food in my hotel room. I would not like in a Designated Survivor. I would not be having somebody deliver my food in my
food taster. Food taster.
Ooh, yeah. If it turns pink, it'll kill you.
Yeah. Hey, Disruptor.
Yeah.
That went by quick, but we are out of time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff.
Thanks for listening. Hey, anybody wants to catch the new version of The Pits Are Open, Speed Sport 1, 6 o'clock Thursday evenings, our new time slot. we'd be honored if you'd tune in.
And I am back on the air on ESPN Radio this Friday. Great lineup. Stars from the NHRA calling from Pomona. Lots of good stuff. It's 3 to 5 is the drive, 3 to 5 Mountain Time. ESPN AM 1600, FM 1043 The Fan on HD Channel 2. And the easiest way to find us is streaming at racecentral.live. Click on the ESPN Live link, and you too can listen to the greatest names in motorsports.
That's cool.
And I was going to say something else. I forgot. My dementia's kicking in. But my hair is growing. Do you like this? I think
you must be taking that new beef liver supplement stuff.
Oh, no, I do that. That's beef tallow.
Oh, okay.
For my beautiful complexion.
For your complexion.
I look forward to seeing everybody at PRI. It's going to be awesome.
Fun.
Come by, say hi. Listen to the radio
booth
show.
6048.
And at Route 66 or 77 Sunset Strip. I love that show. And Race Central TV, we're on 10 new major networks across America and NBC Sports in California. So watch us there, but easiest place to find us is at racecentral.live. Right. Love you, buddy. Look for my
Hope
golf.
You feel better.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be praying for you.
Yep.
Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Adios.
Love you guys. Bye.
Yep.